have a quiz tomorrow about slopes, and I'm confused about the topic. What am I going to do? I have no one to help me.
Hold that thought.
Did
If
you
you forget that you have the app NeuroNet. Hi everyone, our names are Markus,
Lucia,
Celine, and Samantha.
and our team name is the BrainBros. This season, we created an education app that provides easy online access to educational resources and with a particular focus on making learning accessible to those who face barriers to traditional learning opportunities. Our app is called NeuroNet.
We drew inspiration for this app from a desire to create something that would be valuable to students like us, or others who hope to develop their education. Connecting to the theme of making a change, we understand that there are many students out there that may not have access to the educational resources or tools they need to succeed. This can include students from low-income backgrounds, rural areas, or those with physical and learning disabilities.
In addition to these groups, NeuroNet could also be useful for homeschoolers or parents looking for additional educational resources for their children, and educators who want to supplement their classroom teaching with interactive tools. With our app, we aim to equip students with more understanding and clarity for their classes and boost their confidence.
Overall, NeuroNet aims to provide a valuable resource for anyone who wants to learn and grow, regardless of their circumstances or background. By creating an inclusive platform that removes barriers to education, we hope to empower and inspire learners of all backgrounds to achieve their full potential.
This is our homepage, the first screen you'll see upon opening the app. It includes your study streak, an amount of courses taken for quick and easy viewing, as well as shortcuts to your current courses. Our bottom navigation bar has 4 main categories: homepage, courses, tutor, and settings. This page allows you to control the settings of your account, such as your personal information or any accessibility changes.
Our app provides 8 standard subjects. For our walkthrough today, we'll be delving deeper into math. That's the subject Celine needs to prepare for today. You will then be presented with a variety of topics within each subject. Celine said her math quiz is about linear equations from the Algebra 1 topic. Let's see what the NeuroNet has to offer.
Complete with the different units in Algebra 1, users like Celine may easily find what they need. These purple progress bars show that Celine has already completed the first 2 units and has started the third. The app shows us that there are many subtopics that will be explained. Slopes is right here. This is where Celine will find all the resources she'll need for her quiz, including videos, practice quizzes, and many examples about any of the subtopics. For easy access, you can also click either Algebra 1 or Math up here, which will take you back to the respective screens.
For one-on-one help, our app provides a tutoring feature. As you can see, the available tutors have been filtered to the subjects you have progressed in the app and are also sorted by rankings. You too could be a tutor if you wanted. After going through the sign-up process and making sure you have a deep understanding about a certain topic or subject, you can help tutor others, and at the hours you dedicate to tutoring, high school students have the ability to submit it as volunteering hours for the graduation requirement if need be. But Celine is not a tutor and needs help from someone else. Celine wants to ask Samantha. She can just click on her name, and now Celine will be brought to a messaging screen so she can ask any questions she may have.
Going back to our homepage, Celine can conveniently return to studying once back on the app by choosing their current course. Then, she can easily continue studying from where she left off.
One difficulty we faced while designing was the implementation of the interactive components. Before Game of Apps, we've never used Figma before, so it took time to get used to the controls and features of the software.
However, we knew that the interactive components would add value to our presentation and wanted to figure it out, so we sought help from the mentors and guides online and worked together to persevere and produce the best product we could.
The major difficulty we faced in the developer side was implementing the Figma wireframe into Android Studio. The tools and features between the 2 softwares are different, limiting how similar we can make the app look like from Figma to Android Studio.
Despite this, we overcame the challenge by seeking the mentors for help either in our own time or during class time, as well as searching online resources regarding similar content we face. On that note, creating this app together was an incredibly rewarding learning experience that taught us all about teamwork and collaboration.
From the start, we learned the importance of effective communication and make sure everyone was on the same page.
Developing an app was a first for all of us, let alone only through Zoom, but together we were able to enhance our programming and design skills and remain resilient throughout the whole process.
In the end, we created something we could all be proud of, knowing it has the ability to help those around us and make a definite change.
Okay, wonderful, BrainBros. Oh, love your backgrounds. And I really like how you guys have your own individual avatars. Okay, judges, take it away. What questions do you have for BrainBros? Oh, audience, if you have questions, please feel free to post them on the YouTube chat too. Go ahead, judges.
What's the reason for your colors? Oh, who wants to go first?
Oh, I'm sorry. Henry,
Go
you
for
can
it.
go
Yeah,
ahead.
I already went last. I went first last time. You go for it.
Okay, sure. Thank you. So my question was regarding the course materials that you guys have for your app. So I was just wondering how are you creating that material in your like for the app? Like how are you getting that? Are the tutors creating it for your app?
I can answer that. So I think we reference some of the course materials from what we're learning at school right now. And then we also, for the app, I guess it would be like we would create the course material beforehand. And then when the app is released, it'd be all like laid out.
Yeah, that sounds good. So it would be similar to what the school curriculum is, right? So based off of that. Okay, that sounds perfect. Thank you. Henry, go for it.
What's the reason for the color you chose, and why did you choose to name it NeuroNet? That very interesting name, because NeuroNet is a very popular name amongst other things. So I just want to hear your thoughts behind both of them.
I can answer that. So when we were designing the app, we wanted to, like, based on the logo of the NeuroNet of here, we were picking the colors through there, and we found that the purple seemed like the most fitting, because we think purple is like harmony and like calmingness, you know, because like with school sometimes it can be stressful, so we want this to be a safe space for students. And then the name NeuroNet, we related it to neurons because the brain, right? And since you're learning, that's how you like learn new things and expand and develop your brain. And net because it's through online, where the students can interact with each other and where people can learn the things.
Okay, so follow up for a little bit. If you cannot name it NeuroNet because of copyright issue and whatnot, or trademark issues, what would you name it instead? On the spot right now.
I would say to name it what our team name is now, because I think that's also like a good name, BrainBros, because like the camaraderie between the people, that you can say bros as like their friends, and then the same like brain, because you're stimulating your brain through the learnings and the things you gain from that.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, good name. I like the name. Any questions from Kelvin or Janice?
I had a question. So you mentioned that you had a challenge like early on when you were integrating, when you're using Figma for the first time. And that's really good though, by the way. I think Figma, you can capture the UIs. But did you foresee, like when you're using those wireframes, did you foresee that you're going to have some challenges integrating with Android Studio? And can you tell us more about that difficulty and how you overcame it?
I can take that question.
Sure, thank you.
At first, we have like a ranking. So for like students who participate in our course, for each of the courses that they complete, they can earn like points, and they'll be ranked from the points to be like a top number 1 of Canada. And because that might take too much effort, and also it might not be able to implement on Android Studio due to like the limitation of the tools that we have, we decided to simplify it into like just a tutoring program that students can earn volunteering hours from, and also while gaining knowledge and connecting to students and the community that they want to.
Okay, great. Thanks. So hopefully now having gone through the experience, you kind of like know how the two work together. So that's really great. Thank you. Really great app, by the way. Thanks.
I have a question from the audience. So let me bring it up here. This is from Justice. How is this different from other learning platforms such as Khan Academy?
I can take that question. So like on top of just like the normal like resources like Khan Academy has, we also offer like volunteering opportunities. So for example, right, if someone like they need volunteer hours for school, right, like minimum 30 for the school requirement, so they can sign up for like a school subject that they think they're good at, and then they can volunteer and then help others. It also provides like people that are like trying to learn more, like sometimes just like the normal educational resources of just like videos and notes aren't enough. They need like a, I guess, kind of like a personal touch with like a person there where they can like just get extra help with. So I think that is what makes it different from other apps like Khan Academy.
Okay, wonderful. Okay, great. Thank you, BrainBros. Those were great answers. So everyone, I should have mentioned earlier that voting is still open. So if you haven't voted for a team yet, please go and you can cast your votes. The voting will remain open until after the last team presents today. Okay, so BrainBros, thank you. So when we finish this segment, please go into room number 1, and then you'll get your Among Us color selections there. All right, thank you very much, BrainBros.